Hello, welcome back. So, as I have explained in the previous part, we will be mainly focused on calculating the centroid, which is the center of area. So, we will see what is the procedure of calculating CG or center of volume or center of area. So, the process is more or less same. So, in this case, our first process is to select the differential element. So before selecting the differential element, say for example, if there is an area, say for example, this is the area. So in that case, our first step is to select an appropriate coordinate system. So we can express this area in the coordinate system. Say this is our coordinate system, say x-axis and y-axis, and then we choose a differential element for the integration. So for example, if I take uh, I mean this is the area, so in that case I will be taking a say strip, and this strip will be actually the rectangular strip, and it will be very fine. I mean the thickness will be differential thickness, say this is dx, and we will cut this, I mean we will select this strip such that it cuts on the curve on the boundary of the area, so that we can get x and y coordinate of that point. Then it says for lines the element is represented by a differential line segment. So because I am talking now about the area, so generally we will express that as dA. So the strip that I have chosen, this strip will be having a differential area which is dA, and dA will be the product of dx multiplied by, say this is the length of this strip, say this is y, so it will be uh, y into dx, so that becomes the differential area of that vertical strip. Similarly, if there is a one dimensional body, in that case we will have a dl. If there is a three dimensional body, in that case we will be having dv. But as I said, we will be mainly focused on determining the centroid. So after that, we will be calculating the size or the area and the moment arms. Moment arms are basically this one. So first we have to express length dl, area a, volume v of the element in terms of the coordinates describing the curve. As I said, that dA will be equals to y into dx. So we have described this element in terms of the coordinates which are describing the curve. Then we can express the moment arms, say x approx, y approx, z approx. Say I'm again making the area, and say this is the strip and this is our axis. So this strip will be having its individual CG, say this is the CG, and the coordinate of this arm with reference to y-axis, we can say this as x bar. Similarly, the coordinate with reference to x-axis, it will be say y bar. So we will express that x bar, y bar, I mean x approx, y approx for the centroid or center of gravity of the element in terms of coordinates describing the curve. So that x bar, x approx and y approx, we will be expressing that in terms of the coordinates of the curve. I mean in terms of the equation of the curve. Then once we do that, then we will be, our next step is to do the integration. Then we will be integrating that. So then we will once we get the value of x approx, y approx or z approx as per our element, whether it is one dimensional, two dimensional or three dimensional, then we will put the value in the appropriate equations. We will be solving the problem, then I think it will be clear to you how we are going to do that. So after that, we will express the function in the integrand in terms of the same variable. Okay. So like for example, x bar is expressed as, say, dA. So this term should be expressed such that we will be having the same variable with the differential thickness. Say if we are talking, sorry, if this is y bar, so for y bar it will be y approx into dA. So it should be such that, say, dA can be y into, sorry, x into dy. So if we replace this value here, so in that case you can see y and dy, they have the same variable, same integrand. So we will be doing that in the example. And after that, we also set the limits. So whenever we are doing the integration, first integration, so we also need to show the limits. Say, for example, again, if this is x-axis, y-axis, and if there is this area, and if there is a strip, so if we have taken this as differential thickness, say dx, so in that case, the limit, say, limit will be 0 to, so if I consider this as, say, b, so in that case, limit will be 0 to b. Similarly, by chance, if I make the strip, if I make a horizontal strip, which will be having differential thickness as dy, so in that case, we will see this limit, this vertical limit, which, say, for example, this is as h. So in that case, the limit will be 0 to h. So depending on the orientation of the strip, we will set our limits in the integration. So once we set the limit integration, then we will integrate it, and then we can have our coordinates. So in the next part, we will take an example to understand this process. Thank you.